I guess that doesn't really work anymore, because if we say fix it in post and Josh is post, we can fix it in Josh.
No. Basically, we can just break. Because I can start it whenever I start. Because I can just cut it off the beginning. Welcome to Press Start to Join, where see? Damn it.
Player 4. Press Start to Join.
I already forgot how to say it. I should have wrote it down.
We're the Drop In, Drop Out podcast.
No. Welcome to Press Start to Join, where everything's made up and the points don't matter. I'm Josh.
I'm Mike.
I'm Alan.
Yeah, and we're the Drop In, Drop Out podcast, as Mike just said. And it's been a long time since episode 2. We've actually done 2 specials after that.
Halo and...
I thought Halo was before episode 2.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, Halo was between.
It went 1 Halo, 2 Memfest, 3. We're actually going pretty good pace.
And we broke Memphis.
If you don't look at the calendar.
Dude, we forgot to do the 8-part live.
We didn't, because that would be so dry.
Well, dry and so many people.
So let's try to fill the gap for everyone. We recorded Halo, and then we did the second podcast. And then, there was a lot of time after that. Basically, it was scheduling conflicts, because Christmas came up. So everyone was busy for that. Someone got married.
That was a thing.
Who's that?
Yeah.
Just pass that off. So.
What?
Okay.
Oh, me! Right, fuck.
Oh, this thing! Yeah, summer's coming up. I really hope to do this more often.
Absolutely.
You forgot about the trip to Fort Mac and all the Warhammer painting and the 50 million bunker meetings.
So yeah, we painted a lot of Warhammer because a lot of time was spent painting because on Easter long weekend we had a huge Warhammer game we played in Fort McMurray. It's basically just fun to see everyone. You kind of get to know them over the... I guess it was my 3rd year, so years. Poor Alan took his whole army and didn't even get to play. Yeah.
Moon battle never happened because everyone's a bitch and they're all intimidated by the G-Knights.
I built a giant cannon for it. I never got to put it on a table.
I fired it, though, twice.
Yeah, but it's
the cannon...
There was spirit.
At you once.
Yeah, the APOC table was bombarded by a moon cannon.
Hey, it missed me. It hit somebody else.
I moved it at you.
It drifted a lot.
Well, 3d6 will do that.
Okay, so I was just thinking that every half hour, like Memfest, we'll cut it up there.
Sounds good.
So just make a little pause if it gets to that point.
We're gonna have this is the end of part 1.
You could.
Yeah.
It's always an option.
Okay.
Or we could always just cut it abruptly, because that'd be hilarious. So, that catches up everything we could think of or cared to talk about. Basically, couldn't really sit down for a weekend and talk because we were painting or working. Mostly painting. Getting
married and going to Vegas.
Oh, yeah. Now you're talking about it.
Well, you brought it up.
Last episode we asked what was it people's favorite soundtracks or original soundtracks for games, and well, we did ask games too, and that didn't really come up. Or did we just say TV shows?
We called it subjects on cinema. So
okay,
yeah,
so
we just asked for people's favorite OST basically.
Okay, so that's why we didn't get any game answers.
We did. We got Assassin's Creed 3 way down there in the middle of nowhere. From Brett.
Oh, Brett said a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess I better read it all because I thought I decided to host it.
Sure.
So, on Twitter, JRunham14 said the Space Jam soundtrack, which I didn't even think of. Yeah, that's pretty hilarious. Bill Murray and... Pretty sure Bill Murray was in it.
Yes.
In the soundtrack?
Not in the soundtrack, but in the movie.
Yeah. Well, that's 2 separate things, though. We're talking soundtrack.
Yeah.
And then Hannah Shenfield's relation left to be unknown.
I thought we were just doing initials for these.
Okay, then I'll just cut it out. I'll just cut this whole part out.
Hannah S., a.k.a. Ms. Shenfield.
Well, she called herself Hannah Lee 2914 on Twitter. She said the Wall-E soundtrack. She says it's pretty and sweet. And I guess, yeah, it was a really cute movie. Romantic comedy without dialogue.
The soundtrack was very ambient. I don't remember any like big hits or big like music parts that really.
Yeah, you can't just sit down and like start whistling. Someone's like, "Is that the theme to Wall-E?" Oh my god!
Although I guess that's it. Depending on what kind of soundtrack you're going for, that could be a success.
Mostly space and like empty Earth, so ambient worked.
Yeah.
Sets the tone a lot.
Yeah. Kyle says Sunshine or Lord of the Rings. What would Sunshine be? Is that a thing?
Sunshine is
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
No.
That's what I was
It's actually called Sunshine.
Oh, it's the one with Aaron Eckhart where they try to restart the
sun. Yeah,
sun. Right.
They're traveling towards the sun.
Aaron
No, it might not be Aaron Eckhart, but it's got.
I was thinking of the core. Trying to restart the core of the Earth.
Crap. What's his name?
It's the Earth.
Oh no, he plays Captain America. I just completely forgot.
Oh,
And the guy that plays the Scarecrow's in it, and they're trying to restart the sun.
Oh really? And you
Yeah.
haven't seen it?
No, I've seen it. It's the space suits were inspired by Kenny from South Park.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
They're wearing winter coats.
basically ceramic winter coats.
Laura says Emile. It's
Emily.
Emily. Damn it! I always pronounce
Amelie?
foreign words wrong.
Yeah,
The E is supposed to have an accent. The first one. It doesn't.
Yes.
It doesn't. But when I tried typing it in, it was just farting. I haven't seen that movie, but her mentioning that makes right. That's like it's gotta be her.
It's an amusing one.
Mentioning that, I want to see it. IMDb seemed to like it.
Yeah, it's very unique.
And then Brett kind of
Went a little crazy.
Yeah, he went crazy. Tron, Italian Job, Last Samurai, Assassin's Creed 3. Since there's commas there, that's not the most weird, awesome movie I've ever seen. But yeah, a game soundtrack made it. That's nice. I haven't heard it, but is it a lot of drums?
There's a lot of drums and there's some things that sound vaguely like sirens at times.
I can't really imagine music.
I don't really get to hear a lot of it because I usually end up murdering everybody before the soundtrack really gets into full swing because it is basically one big QuickTime event as a game.
Oh. Yeah. Am I going to say it wrong? Graham or Graham?
It's Graham.
Graham. He likes Batman Begins because of Hans Zimmer.
Batman Begins trilogy.
Oh.
He likes the entire trilogy.
But then I guess saying Batman Begins trilogy so you're not confused. Well, I'd say Tim Burton Batman to specify others.
The Batman Begins trilogy is the Nolan Batman.
Well, just
Like
say
all
Nolan Batman.
Yeah.
Nolan, Tim Burton, those are all the Batmans they ever made.
What
And
about the
you'll-
anatomically correct rubber bat suit?
No.
No.
Those are some big black bat nipples.
That's we're not going there.
Donna says Ghostbusters.
Who are you gonna call Ghostbusters?
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
know. I'm skipping everything. But yeah, I guess everyone knows that tune. Every Halloween, you get it shoved down your throat until you can't fucking see straight. But I feel a lot of kids nowadays will play that song and love it and still not have seen it.
Probably.
God, it pisses me off.
Until the inevitable remake
What third one
by
comes out?
Michael Bay,
Oh no.
where Megan Fox is Egon.
Oh god. Stop.
Or Slimer.
That makes sense.
So, Christopher says Inception, which I believe is the perfect answer. Also Hans Zimmer.
You skipped Gord.
Did I?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
got the Joe Dirt
You're a
soundtrack.
terrible
Okay,
human being.
Gord, I'm sorry. The real answer has to be the Joe Dirt soundtrack. Yes, it's the classic rock compilation that everyone's been waiting for. And I actually heard they're going to make a sequel.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Could be rumor, could me just be making it up, but I swear on the radio there was something about a Joe Dirt 2 Dirt. And it came up because they were talking about Anchorman 2 and funny movies with sequels. And Zach says Office Space. Damn it. Feels good to be a gangster. Every time. But I guess that and Ghostbusters is just really the one song.
Yeah, it's...
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah. That's not the whole soundtrack. Seamus, which you'll be hearing next episode, and we'll get to that later. Gross Point Blank. All I know is I haven't seen it, and he suggested it, so I want to see it.
Isn't it that a John Cusack movie?
I don't know, but he suggested movies to me, and I love them.
Yeah.
Even movies I wanted to see, he suggested, so I made sure to see them, and I enjoyed them. Like Leon the Professional.
Never heard of it.
It sounds vaguely familiar. It's got
Oh my god, it's got the
Frenchman from Godzilla. And
Yeah.
I keep seeing.
Why is... Okay, Godzilla's horrible, and why is that the only movie we know him in?
He's also in the Da Vinci Code. He's the... Oh, no.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
I can't remember his name now. He's known as the Bulldog.
He's a pretty cool
Stop
guy.
cracking your knuckles on air.
Sorry.
If I had the power, I'd replace it with a kitten meow. But I don't.
Well, you have GarageBand. That's...
Yeah, okay, so it'll be like an audience applauding, and then children freaking out, and then really shitty guitar, because I don't really know how to make music. I'll just be clicking buttons.
Okay, yeah.
And that'll be hilarious, because I'll do it. I'll do
Yeah.
it for sure.
So in case you're wondering, that's why you just heard a bunch of people applauding in shitty guitar, back instead of Mike cracking his knuckles.
I'm sorry, it's a bad habit.
No, we'll probably still hear it. And just while I was bringing up examples, bring everything up. Okay, Patrick says Star Wars, and Star Wars does have awesome music. There's many themes that people know the difference between, like the intro fanfare, and then everyone knows Imperial March.
Yeah.
Usually calls that the theme to Star Wars, though.
But I
And,
like Battle of the Heroes and Duel of the Fates.
Yeah, Duel of the Fates. I haven't gotten to them all. What's Battle of Heroes?
Battle of the Heroes is the one where Anakin's thrown down against Obi-Wan Kenobi on... Oh, crap.
Mustafar?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say General Grievous. No, you don't know that one? Listen to it. It's a good one.
The
Not biased.
Battle in the Asteroid Field is good too, and the TIE Fighters. Here they come.
Yeah.
I think Here They Come. Yeah.
Awesome.
Angela.
And well, I was like, I don't recognize these people's names.
They're off of my Facebook wall.
You and your friends.
What friends?
I milled out no one was replying on anything else, so I just milled to my Facebook crew for answers, and then I got a bunch.
So Angela has a Fast and the Furious or Dirty Dancing toss-up. The fuck?
Yes.
Is that the new Dirty Dancing or the old one?
I think the old one. I think this is before the new Dirty Dancing. So that's two really weird ends of the spectrum on that one.
Yeah.
I guess I've not seen Fast and Furious, but I know out of the series that is the one I would watch because it has real cars doing real stunts.
No, that's the new one because the old one's The Fast and The Furious. That one just says Fast and Furious.
Damn. Then that's newer and older.
Yeah.
It's probably the new one.
Might
if
just-
she's already
might just be
referring.
like the series.
I don't
No, that Fast and Furious, you can just tap your toes. You're like, what the hell?
know. Just the sound of car engines, and then NOS every once in a while as percussion.
And then our last answer. So if you're sad yours isn't here, I don't know what you did wrong because we didn't see it. Kenneth says The Matrix. Or just Matrix ellipsis without paraphrasing. Which, yeah, it was really awesome. It really suited it.
Yeah. Mona Lisa Overdrive from the lobby.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And you got
Oh,
that
those
sweet
are-
remix of Dracula for when they're in the.
Those are
Club.
really good
Oh,
drum sequences.
see, I
Tea
did-
Room. The Tea Room is really good too.
I guess I didn't listen to Rob Zombie until Mike's friend gave me a free ticket to go see him in Slayer. So I never really realized it was...
Him in the Matrix?
Yeah, him in the Matrix.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, my answer's Inception, because I love Hans Zimmer. I was going to go with something by John Williams, but all the John Williams stuff, it's not that it sounds the same, but like...
Sounds the same.
It's not that it sounds the same. He uses the same... I don't have any technical terms. So,
Well,
a
it's
lot of the brass section, I don't know. He uses a lot of the same instruments, but definitely while you're listening to it, you can go, that's Indiana Jones, that's Star Wars, And that's funny third thing.
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
It's just it's just his style. It's like saying you're a fan of the Foo Fighters. It's because you like that sound. If you're a fan of John Williams, it's because you like his sound.
Yeah, definitely. He's very defined.
Yeah.
But also, like, Hans Zimmer, I guess I could listen to more and see if he has a style, but it always feels like each movie is its own thing.
Yeah, that's very true.
Like, I can just, I love Inception
Did
soundtrack.
he do Coraline?
I have no idea. I didn't IMDb it or write anything down before I started talking. I'm just saying how I feel.
My favorite one.
I think I'm up next.
I was already talking, Mike.
Well, it goes Josh, Mike, Allen.
It always...
We gotta keep the theme, we gotta keep the rolling.
You'll get to go second next time.
Yes.
I rolled my eyes for the audience.
Okay, so I've been a huge fan of Daft Punk since Homework.
This is definitely my second choice.
So I obviously picked Tron.
No. It would be ranked with my first choice.
Tron was awesome for me just because I got to watch something that was essentially an old favorite of mine.
Please say Tron Legacy, because it's not just Tron.
Okay, fine, Tron Legacy. I got to watch an old favorite of mine that would be the original Tron. There you go. Have new life breathed into it, and one of my favorite bands of all time, I guess, was there almost every step of the way,
Mine
defining
too.
every moment and
featured in the movie with special suits.
Mm-hmm. And they helped shape the overall feel and tone of like almost every big scene. It included one of my favorite tracks. Actually, is "The Game Has Changed," and it's what they used for the first trailer.
No, that's not it.
That's
I don't know the names. I just listened to it. Basically, Tron is like the second best Daft Punk's music video.
yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Can't beat Interstellar.
I like Tron. I'm sorry. Like I love. Even the show is actually not half terrible.
Is it because it's cyberpunk-esque?
Yeah, but it also has. But like the show has Lance Henriksen and Elijah Wood in it, and I don't know. I forgot his name.
Oh,
Elijah
the
Wood's
Tron
really
Uprising.
Yeah, Tron Uprising. It actually,
Elijah Wood's really cool.
it's actually a fairly good show, and I'm kind of sad that it's dead.
I watched the first half of the first season, and I was like, yeah, this is a good place. I'm done.
Oh.
It was decent. There's nothing wrong
Sort of like
with
the
it.
first 3 episodes of Beyblade. Am I right?
You don't come up with Beyblade thinking, that's good.
But
That's something, alright.
that kid totally saved a kid by hopping a top off a log
Yeah.
in a river. The top played Frogger with a child's life.
And we're done there. So Alan, you're up.
Scott Pilgrim. It has an awesome score and awesome soundtrack as well.
Definitely ranked with my first choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
They all were.
I like the double dragon throwdown.
yeah, definitely.
Like, the Sex Bomb stuff is awesome.
The Sex Bob-Omb stuff is really good, and the Metric cover that Clash at Demon Head did was also really solid.
Oh,
Black
yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
That was a
They-
cover, because if I'm
Yeah.
remembering right,
I'm
and
trying-
feel free to go fuck yourself, Internet, if I'm wrong, it's the actual actors doing all the singing and instruments.
Yeah, so there's a full-length video for it that came out along with the movie.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I was
And
just
then-
trying to remember the name of the song.
And then
but-
Black Sheep came out as a single after.
Yeah.
Right?
Metric
yeah.
Black Sheep was already out, if I remember right.
I don't remember.
And then
Maybe not
Clash
as
at Demon Head cover came out.
maybe not as a single though.
I
No
don't
problem.
pay attention to like releases of singles and that kind of thing. I hear music on the radio. That's about it.
The radio.
Okay, so yeah, that's the stuff, I guess.
That we only got like 4 months to prep those answers.
I actually completely forgot that Scott Pilgrim was my answer. Look at
glad
the
we
Google
were
Doc.
like-
I'm like, oh shit, we wrote that down. Good.
Yeah. Yep. 6 months.
What we did our last. When did Halo come out? Fuck, Halo came out in September.
Yeah, and then we did episode 2 after that.
No, we did it in November because I was between jobs. Oh yeah.
Well, shit, then that was after my marriage. I got married in October, son.
Yeah.
What am I? Okay. Redact everything.
Oh, that's 20 minutes of recording I'm about to delete.
No, it was a 6 month gap because I got and lost the job and I worked there for 6 months.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, I kept asking when we were
Holy
doing
crap.
text, and you're always just like way too dead after work, and weekends were just slammed.
Yeah, I get off earlier now. I'm still tired, but I'm sorry, Internet. 6 months? That's
No wonder they were
stupid.
complaining at Memfest.
Why are you listening to this? We're horrible.
We're terrible
Okay,
people,
continuing.
and terrible things should happen to us.
Okay, new plan. Instead of releasing like 2 hours of material all at once, let's piece things out a little and have episodic releases.
Yeah.
Nah. We could start doing stuff through Skype. It's just, I'm really worried about quality with that.
Well, we can do Google Hangouts, and those translate right onto YouTube.
Oh, perfect.
What?
Google Hangouts you can put onto YouTube after.
Oh, cool.
But then that would be like straight up YouTube videos, which we're sitting on an account for.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So, that's a
wacky.
thing.
That's
Oh,
wacky.
if you see me and I'm driving my van or a vehicle with lots of capacity, give me your bottles and cans. Thank you. Also, the reason why I'm asking for bottles and cans,
Thank you.
I will take them in and get money for them, and then we will get a multi-directional microphone.
Oh, yes. Okay, so
Right.
what Josh means to say is we're taking
Yeah, why am I?
non-monetary donations for a new microphone. So, we could
Including
actually-
donations of multi-directional microphones.
Yeah, if you're so inclined.
I mean, if you just got one lying around and you're not really using it, we could, something like
Yeah.
that, you know?
And also a tablet of not a petite size. That's our my second goal for us getting. Because
So,
I want
Surface, or
to... That's pretty big.
well, yeah,
No, like a drawing tablet.
I'd get a Surface, but I wouldn't like to have it for the podcast because...
Oh, so you mean like a
'Cause I'd like to
a non-video screen
Yeah,
tablet,
like
a
a-
drawing tablet.
That's
like
what
yeah.
I said, a drawing
Oh,
tablet, like
yeah.
a Wacom.
Yeah, tablet's kind of been...
like an Intuos or something.
it's been a word for a thing to draw on for your computer, overwritten with iPad and
Yeah.
Surface.
But, yeah, that's tablet computers.
Tablet
Just-
computers.
Just drawing tablets, you gotta be specific now.
You know what? I think we better just bullshit for 9 more minutes so we can have our questions in episode 2.
Oh no.
I'm in 3B. 3B.
Yeah.
Have it into 3B.
Well,
So,
we were bullshitting until you broke the flow, Josh.
I kept
Did I
pointing,
break the
I
flow?
kept pointing at you because I kept looking at the timer and I was like,
yeah, well, we'll be trying to do half-hour stuff.
okay, so we gotta answer 4 questions in a half an hour.
Or do 2 and 2.
Yeah.
Just let it flow. See what happens.
Okay, I didn't know we were gonna go for like an hour and a half worth of stuff.
It'd be great. People like it, I guess. I just never understood... I really never understood the problem of one long episode.
Oh, the Penny Arcade podcast is coming back.
Yeah, we got.
They've got a Kickstarter for it.
Wait, the podcast? That's just them talking about what comic they're going to draw next, isn't
Yeah,
it?
that's the.
They got a Kickstarter to record them doing their job?
Well, and because what they're doing is instead of just posting it for free on YouTube, it'll be like pay $1 per episode if you want, or $10 for the whole season.
God damn. Everyone wants my money.
Yeah,
I'm assuming this isn't yours, so...
that's a film canister.
Yep, I use them, and Dana uses them for film. I don't use them for film. Something with Warhammer.
Bits.
Yeah, one has my chaplain in it. The limited edition chaplain. Play us off, keyboard cat.
7 minutes of keyboard cat.
Not 7 minutes.
Maybe we'll just cut it at 25.
I can cut it at 25.
Yeah, we could cut it like 2 minutes ago.
Whoa!
That's a weird episode length. I kind of like the idea of us just sitting here doing this keyboard cat in the background.
Dun, dun, dun. But it's already past that part. That's weird.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
So, any good movies lately?
Yeah, we
Iron Man
all
3.
did. We saw Iron Man 3.
I mean, like, other things.
Yeah, we all did. Iron Man 3.
Okay, that's still the same thing.
We saw Paranormal Activity not too long ago.
That was weird.
Yeah, it wasn't as scary as the first 3.
Oh,
Yeah, it was. It was terrifying. I hate them.
Should we prep for side B? What do we call this thing anyway? Just segment 2?
Usually it's just part 2.
Part 2?
Yeah.
So, Josh, you want to take care of announcing that, or?
Announcing that we're starting it or ending this?
I don't know.
Both.
Because we can keep
What?
up.
Either?
Yeah! Because it doesn't really matter.
Next time on Game Grumps.
Don't say that. You just steal straight from them.
They have a gun that fires lawyers.
God.
And I have a video pause so I can watch it after the podcast. Okay. And this is how they ended up.
Host is disconnected from game.